Hello, this is Renee, and Tom and I are on the Ultimate World Cruise, and we just docked in Alesund, Norway. Have you ever dreamed of exploring a city that rose from the ashes, surrounded by some of the most stunning fjords in the world? Well, get ready because we're going to start our day with a short walk from the dock to board the boat that'll take us to the Alesund Trandal Fjord Tour. And the rain is coming down. So what's a little Norwegian adventure without a little weather? The boat ride is going to be a 45-minute ride through the fjords until we get to Trandal. There are going to be points in the ride that it's pouring down the rain, and other parts will be sunshine. On the night of January 23, 1904, a devastating fire broke out in Alesund. Fueled by the strong winds, and the fire raged through the wooden buildings, destroying nearly the entire town in a matter of hours. Over 850 buildings were reduced to ashes, and more than 10,000 people were left homeless. Remarkably, only one person lost their life. The aftermath of the fire left Alesund in ruins, but it also set the stage for an extraordinary rebirth. King Wilhelm II of Germany, who often vacationed in the nearby fjords, was so moved by the tragedy that he sent several ships loaded with materials to help rebuild the town. Architects and builders from all over Norway and Europe converged on Alesund, and within 3 years the city was entirely rebuilt, the Art Nouveau style also known as Jugston. As we sailed out of Alesund, we were immediately surrounded by the towering cliffs and deep waters of the Norwegian fjords. The rain really added a mystical quality to the landscape, and the mist rising from the fjords and the clouds clinging to the mountainsides, it felt like we were stepping into another world. And then we got to see this beautiful rainbow. The fjords of Norway are among the most stunning natural landscapes in the world, and they are steeped in history. These fjords were carved by glaciers during the last ice age and are over 10,000 years old. As the glaciers retreated, they left behind deep, narrow inlets with steep cliffs on either side. These fjords have been essential to Norwegian life for centuries, providing routes for travel, trade, and fishing. The dramatic landscape of the fjords has also inspired countless myths and legends, adding to their mystical allure. Our destination on this tour was Trandal, a small remote village nestled deep within the fjords. This village is only accessible by boat, and with a population of just a few residents, it is one of the most isolated communities in Norway. The village is famous for its stunning natural beauty and offers the iconic Trandal swing, which we did not do because once we docked there, it was really raining. We were supposed to spend 2 hours at this village, but we chose to stay on the boat and continue to view the fjords. We also stopped at Ørnfjord, and we got off the ship for about 15 minutes until the captain told us to get back on the boat so we could get back to Ålesund. The Norwegian fjords are rich in folklore, with myths featuring trolls and giants believed to have shaped the landscape, tales of the spirit like Hundra and Nak who lure people into the water, and sea monsters like Kraken add to a sense of mystery. The fjords are also home to legends of the Silkies, shape-shifting seals, and 𝗪𝗪𝗏, a waterfall spirit who enchants with music. The trolls are one of the most famous myths in Norwegian folklore. It is the belief that trolls, large and often malevolent creatures, inhabit the mountains and fjords. These trolls are believed to be ancient beings who turn to stone if exposed to sunlight. Many of the rock formations around the fjords are said to be trolls that were caught by the rising sun and petrified. Troll's Path is a famous scenic route in Norway named after the trolls believed to have lived in the area. As the excursion comes to the end, after 4.5 hours, we get ready to get back on the ship. As our tour comes to the end, we get ready to get back on the ship. But our day's not over yet because the captain's going to talk to us twice.
And ladies and gentlemen, we will be heading into the wind with a speed of about 20 knots, and we will have wind speeds of 40 knots against us, so that means that it will be dangerous to be out on the open decks. Helipad will be closed, all open decks will be closed once we are getting out in open water. So please do not venture out, as the relative wind will be between 15 and 16 knots.
Our entertainment for the evening.
Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Stig from the bridge, with a repetition of my announcement from half an hour ago. We have to cancel the port of Bergen tomorrow and proceed directly to Amsterdam. And this is due to interruptions that has been ongoing in the port of Amsterdam lately, with protesters blocking the locks from the North Sea Canal that takes us into the city and the terminal. We are doing this in an abundance of caution to ensure a smooth turnaround on Monday. So we will try to get in there as early as possible on Sunday and then give you an overnight in Amsterdam. Of course, we apologize for this, but it is out of our control. This decision is taken in conjunction with the Miami office and the ship. And we have experience from the sister ship that was denied turnaround in Amsterdam a week ago. And she had to do an emergency turnaround in 𝗪𝗥𝗟𝗓, which is actually outside of the locks, and that caused, of course, lots of disruptions for the turnaround, and we will try to avoid doing that same thing. So again, we are cancelling the port of Bergen.
Here's our itinerary for the next 4 ports. Hey everyone, I'm thrilled to announce that my very first children's book is now published. Join Alphanet, or Al, our adventurous elephant, as he sets sails on an exciting journey across the seas. Can't wait for you all to meet Al and join him on his nautical adventures, and thank you all for your support, and I hope you and your little ones enjoy reading it as much as I enjoyed writing it. I'll leave a link in the description below. Happy reading! Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more adventures from every corner of the globe. See you at the next port!